Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? All right, I'm happy to be back. In case you haven't heard, it's been one hell of a start to this New Year's for me already. First, I got dinked by YouTube back-to-back suspensions. On one of the videos was like 8 months old. They did this to me before. So here's the thing about those videos. The AI checks them out. Then they yellow flag your video. You have to ask for a human review. And it isn't just one person. There's like 4, 5, up to 8. I've had up to 14 people review my videos before they decided to release them or penalize me. Here's the thing. They suspend you for violating their community rules. They won't even tell you what rule you committed or what rule you violated or where the violation took place. And the other thing is this. How is it I'm getting past human review and then you're taken months later to all of a sudden dink me for a community rule violation? How the hell did I pass the human review in the first place? Not only that, they should tell you what's wrong so you have an option to fix it. And how are you violating community rules if you haven't even released the video? Most of these videos are unlisted or not published yet. You have to wait till you get done going through the scrutiny that YouTube puts you through. So it never made no sense to me how you're violating the rule when it hasn't even been published. Yeah. And the other one was on Kirsten's video when she passed away. You know, I'd commented that they seem to be going out of their way to find what they call anti-vaxxers who pass away from the coronavirus, and then, you know, they highlight them. And I thought that was just ridiculous. And why didn't they do it the opposite direction as well? So, yeah, you can tell we're getting close to election season. They're starting to get strict all over again. It's crazy. Speaking of which, you know, you want to talk about some crazy stuff. I don't know if you guys heard this. I'll talk about it in more detail a little bit later on. But a lot of the crypto YouTubers, the content creators, were all hacked at the same time. I have a theory about that. I'll share a little bit later on. But, you know, it would seem to me that these people, I listened to one guy talk about it, and he's like the most secure person. Everything he does is to make sure his channel is secure, his computer is secure, the whole 9 yards. And so they're starting to think that's an inside person doing this. And I have a theory as to why they're messing with the crypto people. Speaking of crypto, we know cryptos are taking a huge crash right now, you guys. You know that. And I'll be talking about that here in a little while because I know what's going on. And it's just what I was warning everybody about. So, you know, again, it's another one of those concerns I expressed. And now it's starting to happen. You'll see. Iraq has been very busy since I've been away. I could see. You know, there's some unrest getting ready to happen. Look, them people who are supported by Iran, they're hell bent on trying to get their people in there so they can keep an eye on the government, spy, have their people report back to them. And they're really trying to turn Iraq into a Islamic state is what they want. So we'll see where that goes. I spoke about that before. As usual, there's a ton of talk about rate changes still. Since I couldn't really do anything with videos, I went back to just listen to other YouTubers talk about the dinar. You would think after all these years these things would change, but they're still peddling the same stuff, saying the same things over and over. I'm like, you know, hey, explain to the people why this other part is important. Just don't say, hey, you know, the price of oil went up. That's good enough. No. It helps when you explain to people so we can educate them. But yeah, listen to him talk about dates and rates and how they got their intel. And I was like, are you guys still saying that? There's no intel. There's no intel, you guys. It's just crazy to listen to him. So we'll cover that too because I saw something that I thought was interesting. Nasera Jacera, I started going through and getting updates on some of the items that are on the list. As for those of you who've been with me for a while, you know, when I did Nasera Jacera, there was a list of bullet point items that Nasera Jacera is supposed to cover. So I went and did videos trying to prove what ones were either done, in the process of being done, or not done at all, as far as the demands on that list. And you'd be surprised how many of them were actually already in progress or completed. For those of you who are interested, I do have a Nasera Jacera playlist put together. The link's down below in the description. And I will be doing new videos, updating them. All right, there's some changes that have taken place. And then another thing I want to point out for you guys, because I notice you guys get excited over little tiny things, but I want to point something out and just tell you guys that please be careful. And as usual, be cautious about these kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to making the new videos all over again, just because, I want my, occupy my mind. I don't want to sit around dwelling all the time. So I also want to take the time to say thank you, Patty. I appreciate this. Patty Armstrong Jones. She posted this, and then all of you guys were kind enough to go through here and comment under there. I appreciate all the love and prayers and all the kind words. It does mean a lot right now. There is a lot going on still. My mother's passed, but everybody knows my sister was sick too, and she is in hospice. Hopefully she could pull it out. But yeah, that's it's unfortunate, but that's how my New Year's has started. I do want to come through and just say thank you. Thank you to everybody again for all the kind words, kind gestures. I wanted to personally acknowledge that. I was going to try to go through and do them all. I was like, now it's going to take a while. So I'm just going to do it in a video and just get you all at one time. All right. So again, I did miss chatting with you guys. I missed doing videos probably more now than ever before because, there's just a lot on my mind and I need to keep myself occupied. In the future, if you guys are not in this group, like I was saying, if you're not in this group if you have Facebook, come to the group here because people want to know where I'm at all the time. They say, "Where's Pimpy?" Well, usually when I'm not posting videos, most likely it's because I'm suspended. And if that's the case, I'll come post in here, "Hey, I was suspended." And I usually tell everybody go over to Pimpy's News Network. That's that site, the alternative site. So if I get suspended or something happens to the channel, I'll be posting the videos over there. Now, it does cost $3 a month to join. It's only $3. So come on over there. And in all fairness, the last couple of weeks when I was on suspension, I didn't post as many videos as I should have or wanted to. So I apologize for that. I just was a little preoccupied. I was a little preoccupied with family issues. So there are videos over there that I can't play on YouTube, like the Doc and Pimpy show. We cover a lot of current events. So I encourage you guys to come on over there and check it out. So a lot of things have been happening with gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, the dinar, as well as Nasera Jacera. So it's nice. There's a lot of new information that I'm going to be able to share, and I look forward to it. So again, thank you for all the kind words and thoughts and prayers. It's much appreciated. I'm just happy to be back, and I look forward to chatting with you guys and posting videos. All right. So you guys have a good one. I'm going to get a crack-a-lackin', and I'll get at you later. I'm out.